Corinthian here, and I just got done with my first physical therapy ever in my life for my ankle. So interesting, all this stuff that they have to know, and I can't even imagine what the training must have been like, and the anxiety to try to figure out what they were doing and how it would feel, and the muscle memory and knowing all of the different things. It's crazy, and all mine is a simple sprained ankle, but it was quite impressive. So yay, I'm finally getting help for that. I can't believe it's actual physical therapy that I'm having to get help with, because I always thought of like a sprained ankle being something so simple and not a big deal. But I just want to share some thoughts on my way as I was driving here today for the physical therapy. I was just thinking about how my morning started out. Since I'm not working today, today's my day off. I'm not in my work clothes, I'm in my everyday clothes and street clothes, whatever you want to call them. And I went through 3 pairs of shorts this morning before I found a pair of shorts that fit. And I was kind of like beating myself up about it a little bit. I was feeling very negative about it. Like, put the first pair of shorts on and I got like the muffin top thing going on, and then the next pair of shorts I can't fasten still. And so I figured, I can't be the only one that has victories and then has setbacks, and I've been sharing more than anything my success so far, more than the things that I struggle with. And I started following a young girl. Her name is Beatrice. She goes by B. She's on a journey to lose 100 pounds, and I am following her on YouTube, and she's the biggest sweetheart, and she makes herself so vulnerable. She's so vulnerable and she's so honest, and I'm so thankful for that, because a lot of what she says to me resonates, and it really makes you kind of feel like, hey, I'm not alone, and oh, that's normal. It's normal to feel that way, kind of thing. And I had been feeling pretty victorious. I've been feeling, I've been really self-disciplined. I went from 148 pounds, I'm down to 132 pounds as of this morning, and that's a big deal. I've been making wise choices for myself. I've been self-disciplined with the intermittent fasting, and then on, a day here or there where I'm like, man, I'm so hungry today, which isn't normal. Normally I could just, have that black coffee, that black tea, or that water, and the hunger pain would go away. But just like a couple days ago, I was like, I am so hungry. And so I went out to eat, and I went to Rubio's, because I'm a spicy girl. I love my spices. And I ordered something I never ordered before. It was like this bowl, and it had like quinoa in it, and it was amazing. It was delicious, and it was so fulfilling with some shrimp. And I chose to make a wise choice for myself, even though I felt hungry. And I think it's important not to ignore your body when it's, it's talking to you. And that when you do, like for instance, when I decided to go ahead and break fast, it was a wise choice for me to go ahead and do it, and to choose something that was healthy. Towards the end of the day, I was just telling my son the other day as I was driving home that towards the end of the day, when I'm doing the intermittent fasting, and my first meal of the day is going to be my dinner when I get home, and I still have an hour commute, I said sometimes I am so hungry at the end of the day that I'm so tempted to just like go through the drive-thru or Taco Bell or something. So you're not alone. We're all in this together. Even on our best days, something can happen that can kind of trigger you and make you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not doing enough, or you're not making wise enough choices. And then that's when we have to search for that silver lining and celebrate our victories. And I have been pretty victorious, and I have been making wise choices for myself. And it feels good. It feels good to have that self-discipline. It is so rewarding, and not just because of the weight loss, but it's just rewarding mentally speaking, that, oh, hey, I can do this. We can do this. We've got this. Because I'll tell you, there were months and months where I didn't feel that way. I didn't have this. There was no I got this. There was me forgetting that, I'd be like, okay, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day that I won't put creamer in my coffee. So I will be starting off with no sugar, and then Continue with the no sugar and carbs. Tomorrow's the day. And then that morning I halfway asleep, come down the stairs and pour my cup of coffee, and I'm like 3 sips in, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to have any creamer in my coffee. Oh well, since I did that anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and have this raspberry donut. And ooh, what's for breakfast? Like the raspberry donut or the blueberry muffins. And when you have 6 kids in the household that you supply all of these delicious snacks for, it's very tempting when those big, beautiful, fluffy blueberry muffins with the sugar crumbles on top are like right there in the package going, so yes, I have to focus on the fact that it's not just the physical, it's also the mental, and give myself a break. Like I'm doing good. I'm on the path of doing good, and I need not to beat myself up just because those clothes didn't fit me this morning. I'm on my way. I'm doing it. And also to accept the fact that I'm not on a diet. I am creating good habits. I am creating good habits so that as I take it off, the weight off a little bit at a time, it's going to be healthier than being the person that just goes on a diet, goes off a diet, goes on a diet, goes off of a diet. Because then, of course, you have the yo-yo effect, and you're setting yourself up to not be successful in reality, because you think, okay, I'm off this diet, and next thing you know, you're just going back to your normal bad habits. And that's where the intermittent fasting is helping me. It's helping me to create good habits, to become more disciplined, and that when I do eat, I choose wisely, that sort of thing. So once I get closer to my goal weight, I'm going to ease off of the intermittent fasting. I still want to stick to just eating what I'm going to be burning, basically. So like right now with my sprained ankle, I haven't been able to go on my walks like I had been going on. So I'm not burning as many calories. So I don't need, a meal and a snack and a meal and a snack and a meal and a snack. I don't need that. My body doesn't need it. It's just extra. So, and it doesn't give my body time to like detoxify and give my organs a rest and that sort of thing. So, yeah, so that was my little epiphany for the day. Cut myself some slack. I know that I can't be the only person out there. I had received a private message from someone that was talking about how the intention is there, but she just can't seem to do it. And I've been there. I was there for months. I mean, how did I go in like 1 year from 124 pounds to 148 pounds? There's a lot of different things that factor in. Mental health is one of those big things, and we have to stop the ants, so to speak. That's the any negative thoughts. We have the power to stop them, because thoughts do matter. They do make a difference in our overall health. So if we have, those negative thoughts piling in on us, it's not going to set us up for success. So we have to make wise choices for ourselves across the board, from what we choose to put in our mouths to our thoughts, controlling those thoughts, saying, you know what, hey, I'm going to focus on the silver lining here, especially now with this coronavirus madness. Everyone has to focus on the positive and the silver lining right now, and stop those negative thoughts, because they're not doing anyone any justice. They're not doing anyone any good. We need to be solution oriented. If something isn't working, let's not be like talking about over and over again and playing over and over again in our minds why it doesn't work or can't work, and the obstacles. Let's instead talk about the solutions. What can we do? What do we have control of? What baby steps can we take? What can we accomplish? And then celebrate those accomplishments so that it continues to motivate us. So, okay, Corinthian here again, saying you are the one that has to live with you for the rest of your life. So make wise choices